Hey Gemini, how are you guys doing? I'm Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your June 2019 mid-month reading. How you guys doing today? Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Hello. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming in and trying it out. If you like it, if it resonates, you could do thumbs up, subscribe, share, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And also, if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right. Let's see. I already did meditate on your energies. It's not going to resonate with everybody because it is general. But if it does, I think I said that already, didn't I? Like, share, subscribe, write me a comment. It helps me to connect with your energies on the next reading. All right. Oh. Okay. All right, let's just get started. Okay, Gemini 2019 mid-June. Gemini 2019, what do you got? Gemini 2019 mid-June. One second. Hello. One more for Gemini 2019 mid-June. One more for me. One more, please. Gemini 2019 mid-June. Okay. Okay, two more. All right. So let's see. Okay, we start out with the Page of Cups. And this is a whole new cup of emotions. Maybe a new relationship coming in. Feelings. All right. So it's an immature energy. So he's going to need a little bit of nurturing and building up. But it is being offered to you. It's an opportunity to have new feelings and new emotions. And then you got the Seven of Cups. And that came up in reverse. And the Seven of Cups are like, you're feeling like a little diverted, like confused. So you're kind of confused about this. So maybe when it's in the upright, it's emotion. I mean, not emotions, I'm sorry. It's choices and options. But when it's upside down, you're confused about something. So you're feeling, you're just feeling a little like a diversion. All right. And now we got the King of Wands. And he is, I always think of him as like everybody's happy uncle, like he's always smiles and he's a nice guy, but he's a very charismatic leader. He's like the kind that he's going to lead and rule with positivity. He's not gonna come out with any kind of negative feelings towards him or for somebody else. He's not like that. He leads with charisma and positivity. Okay? Now this could be your energy. There's somebody in your environment. You probably know somebody like this. All right? They're a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a man, doesn't have to be one of those signs. Oh, all right, now we got the Ten of Swords. Now this is an ending. It's bitter. It's like a defeat, like a stabbing in the back, a betrayal. Let's see. Spin it out we got. Now look at the Queen of Pentacles. Now she's strong, she's stable, she's generous with herself and others. She's very grounded. She's a very grounded energy. Now, this could be your energy also. I'm going to clarify these just to see what goes on with that. Now this is teamwork and collaboration. So you're just you're building something and you're getting together with others to build something. So maybe it's at work, or it could be in your home life. Possibly social. Truthfully, it doesn't feel very social. But social, but just it feels more like work than social. But we'll have to clarify and find out. Now you got strength. Now this is using inner courage and self-discipline. So whatever goes on, maybe it was cause for you to have to use a little bit of your inner strength. And this is the Three of Cups. Now this is community, and it's friendship and happiness. And what else is this one they're going to have? Okay, and here's the Hermit. And this is like you're going inside and you're shining a light on something. So you just need to open up your insight or your intuition to something that maybe it's going on. Let me see if I can start clarifying. Seven of Cups in reverse. Why are the Seven of Cups in reverse? Alright, well we got the Seven of Swords. Now this dude is either trickery or deception. He could be trying to get away with something. Or this is you trying to pack up your swords and go away. Like you might just be trying to get out of something that you really didn't want to do, and you're taking your swords and you're like, you don't want anybody to know. You're leaving that tent. You're like, no, I don't want to do this. So maybe that's where the options are confused. And then all of a sudden maybe you decided, okay, I don't want to do this. Whatever option you were thinking you were going to take, you don't want to. And you decided to go another way with it. And you didn't want anybody to know because maybe you didn't want to make anybody mad, didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So you're trying to do it on the down low. And you do have the King of Wands here, and again, he's very charismatic, he's happy. I'm not sure. That could be your energy also, just like happy leader or just, happy guy in general, happy woman, doesn't matter. What about the Ten of Swords? Find the Ten of Swords for me. Okay, well. Well, the three that came out was the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the World. So the Five of Swords, I'm thinking this is like you want to win at all costs. You have like ambition and you're going to make, it's going to happen for you. And then you got the Four of Wands, and this is celebrating. So you're celebrating something, or it's home, community, and celebration. But then the World, and this is the end of a cycle. It's a completion. So this is like two ends of the cycle, like back to back. So, and because you need something to end before you could have something else begin, I'm thinking if you had the Ten of Swords here, and you have that unbridled ambition and celebration and the World, maybe that was how your cycle first ended, okay? Because you had so much win at all costs feeling, maybe it did cause a feeling of betrayal and bitterness to somebody else. Like maybe it wasn't really your feelings. Your cycle ended also, but maybe somebody else's cycle ended because you won at something, that you beat them at something, and then you were doing a victory lap, and then your cycle ended. Huh, interesting. Let's see. Can you please clarify the strength card? Can you please clarify the strength card for Gemini for me? All right. Now you're going to be balancing. This is kind of like adapting to change, prioritizing, and balancing. So whatever you're doing, you have to balance. Now, like I said, if you have teamwork and collaboration going on here, and you got friendship and community and happiness going on here, is the balancing happening between them? Maybe between work and social? And you're trying to find a balance between them? Maybe you're overextending yourself too much? I mean, this being June, I mean, June is like full of, graduations and weddings and vacations sometimes, and maybe you are just overextending yourself because you do have responsibilities, but you would also like to have fun. So maybe you needed the strength and the adapting to new circumstances, the adapting to change, to pull yourself together. All right, let's see. What else you got for me? Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Can you please tell me about the Queen of Pentacles? Can you please tell me about the Queen of Pentacles? I'd love to hear about your Queen of Pentacles. For Gemini, mid-June. Come in. All right, try again. Hey, good Lord. Hold on. So I've done like 5 readings today because I was late getting them out. And I think my hands get stupid. All right, Gemini 2019 mid-June. What do I got for Gemini 2019 mid-June? What do you got for me? What can I get for Gemini? All right, the Queen of Pentacles. This is, no, I was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, and I got the Eight of Pentacles. And this is doing hard work, making your skills, giving your skills like a booster shot. Education and apprenticeship, achievement. So you're working hard. And I think that's where the Three of Pentacles comes in. Because you want to collaborate and you want to make a teamwork effort. Now you have to balance it because you're going to have like social life too. So I think that Queen of Pentacles is you. This is your energy. It's a sin. I can probably say that about every card because I don't know, because it's a general reading, so it could be anybody. But in this particular situation, it feels like you. Let me see about the King of Wands, though. What's up with the King of Wands? Can you please tell me about the King of Wands, please? King of Wands. King of Wands. What do I need to know about the King of Wands for Gemini? All right, now this came up with Nine of Swords and came up in reverse. So this is like a lack of objectivity, a little bit of fear, a little shakiness going on. All right. So I'm thinking, all right, that makes sense. From what I was saying earlier, you didn't like these options, or you chose an option that you didn't like. All right. So you're trying to get away with doing it without doing it, like so nobody will notice. I couldn't even imagine what it would be. Maybe somebody in your family wanted you to be a priest and you decided you'd rather be a cop. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know your life in general, so I have no idea. But I think that your fear was with this King of Wands energy. So, maybe he's a family member, a father, an uncle. Could be a mother, an aunt. It's not gender specific, but you didn't want to disappoint this person. So you were a little afraid that whatever went on, you were going to disappoint them. All right? And that's possibly why you got this bitter end here, you know, like the stabbing in the back. So it wasn't your stabbing in the back, but you felt like you were stabbing somebody else in the back because maybe they offered you those options and you didn't want to take them. You chose not to. And then you decided, okay, well, I'm going to win at this because I'm going to do what I want to do, kind of thing. So you felt bad, right? But then you did win. Maybe you were able to talk them into it, saying, this is not that bad. I mean, you should, you know, look at my way. See how I see things. So that cycle was over. So whatever that was, that cycle is over. And now this new one is you're working really hard. You're trying to strengthen your skills. You're collaborating and having a teamwork. You need strength for that because you need to be able to balance and prioritize, all right? Because now you still want to have a social life. So you need to stop and say, wait, let me have something here that's not all work and not all play. I need to balance everything out. Okay, and then the hermit, I think he was just probably being there so you could look for the inner, you know, go within for a minute and see the inner. Where's my insight? Okay. What else do you have for Gemini 2019? Mid-month of June. Intuition. That was it. Going in, thinking of your intuition, how you were going to be able to do that. That's probably, all right, that's exactly what it is. It was how you were able to do it without causing any kind of ruckus, anything. All right. And you got the Five of Cups. And that came up in the reverse, and this is acceptance and moving on and finding peace. So I think you got past this first hurdle, so you completed a cycle. You didn't want those options. You were able to sneakily get out of it. Somebody found out. You were feeling kind of bad about it. But in the end, you were able to get your point across and complete that cycle. And then you started with, you know, doing a lot of work, and you were trying to get teamwork and some building. But then you had to use your strength because you had to balance out, prioritize, use the hermit to get your intuition going and be able to shine a light on the situation and how you were going to do that. And then you still wanted to have a social life. And then I think the final was that you moved on from it. You were like, all right, I could be constructive and happy. Like I could have a good time and be responsible. Like, you know, you were able to weigh that out. So you're just finding peace and acceptance. All right? All right, Gemini, if this resonated with you, can you give me a thumbs up, a like, a square? Yeah. Thumbs up, a like, a share. And write me a comment. I'd love to hear how it worked out. And I hope you have a really good rest of your June. And I will see you again in July. Thank you so much. Take care.